What would you risk if you discovered that the world was wrong? In 17th century Italy, Galileo Galilei pointed a telescope toward the heavens and saw something that challenged centuries of accepted belief. Galileo didn't invent the telescope. He improved it and then turned it toward the sky with a level of curiosity few had attempted before. He saw mountains and valleys on the moon. The heavens were not as perfect and unchanging as many scholars have believed. Then he looked toward Jupiter, and around Jupiter, he found 4 tiny points of light moving night after night. They weren't stars. They were moons orbiting another world. Suddenly, Earth didn't look so special. The old picture of the universe began to crack, and Galileo became convinced that Copernicus had been right. Earth moved around the sun, but scientific evidence wasn't the only force in Galileo's world. His conclusions collided with powerful religious authorities who believed heliocentrism contradicted accepted interpretations of Scripture. In 1616, Galileo was warned not to hold or defend the Copernican position publicly. Galileo could have stayed quiet. Instead, in 1632, he published Dialogue Concerning the Two Chief World Systems, a work that compared the competing models of the universe. It brought the conflict back into the open. In 1633, nearly 70 years old, Galileo was summoned to Rome. He stood before the Roman Inquisition. This was no longer a debate between ideas. Galileo was forced to formally recant his support for heliocentrism. He avoided a harsher punishment, but lost his freedom. For the rest of his life, he lived under house arrest. But they could not put his mind under house arrest. Galileo continued writing and working. His body was confined. His curiosity wasn't. Galileo died in 1642. But the questions he asked survived him. Centuries later, the heliocentric model became foundational to modern astronomy, while Galileo's work helped shape modern science. Galileo's story isn't simply about science versus religion. It's about what happens when what you believe to be true collides with what the world is willing to accept. Sometimes, defending the truth costs you comfort, reputation, even freedom. But history remembers the people who were willing to look again. The question is, were you willing to risk for what you believe is true?